Steampunk is one of the most visually striking and conceptually rich genres in speculative fiction, yet it remains criminally underrated, blending Victorian and Edwardian era aesthetics with advanced steam-powered technology, and it often takes a unique take on history, science fiction, and adventure. If you haven't given steampunk a chance, here's why it deserves a place in your reading list. I'm Will, I host the Bald Book Geek. Like, sub, tell me what you think in the comments below. And check out my membership and Patreon for exclusive content you'll never get anywhere else. Tired of the same futuristic dystopias or medieval fantasy world? Steampunk gives you something different. An alternative history where steam technology reigns supreme. Airships fill the skies and elaborate mechanical wonders exist alongside Victorian sensibilities. The genre often takes place in worlds that feel familiar yet distinct, allowing readers to explore societal norms and challenges of the past while considering today's world in today's context. It's an imaginative landscape. Innovative technology creates a captivating reading experience that transports you to a different time, making you question how much progress we've truly made. Steampunk isn't just about storytelling, it's about an entire aesthetic movement. The descriptions of brass and copper, intertwining clockwork devices and elaborately dressed characters in top hats create for a very rich storytelling experience. The fashion, the art, the architecture associated with steampunk evokes a sense of nostalgia while also being remarkably innovative in its own right. The vibrant illustrations, unique designs that often appear in steampunk novels can draw you in the visual side, but also good visual descriptives will make you not want to put the book down. They make for a very enjoyable reading experience. Even if you're a fan of fantasy or historical fiction, immersive world building in steampunk is enough to captivate you. The genre has inspired artists, filmmakers, and designers. Please check out the film City of Lost Children, leading to a flourishing subculture that celebrates creativity and craftsmanship. One of the best things about steampunk is how it borrows from various genres, creating a rich tapestry of storytelling. It can be part mystery, The Difference Engine by William Gibson, for example, adventure, horror, or even alternative histories. Do you want some cowboys and dinosaurs, anyone? And on the note of cowboys, even steampunk westerns, which is my favourite little side shoot of all of this. The blending of the genres allows for a diverse narrative, ensuring there is something for everyone. Whether you love detective-filled stories with twists and turns, political intrigue that examines power dynamics, or thrilling adventures featuring daring escapes, steampunk has it all. The genre's ability to intertwine various influences encourages experimentation in writing, leading to innovative storytelling methods and unexpected plot developments. Though steampunk is set in alternative past or even alternative dimensions, its themes remain very on point to now. It often explores its class struggles, industrialization, technological advancements, and the ethics of innovation. These themes parallel modern concerns about automation and artificial intelligence, making the genre more thought-provoking than it might seem at first. Honestly, pick up these books. Read books with these themes. Steampunk encourages the reader to reflect on the world and the implications of their actions. The genre can serve as a lens in which we can examine our technological progress and societal changes in some cases, promoting discussion about the impact on humanity, our relationships with each other, and so many other things. Do we really lose what makes us human if we become too automated? Steampunk is a genre for those who love the unconventional. It challenges the idea that science fiction must always be the far future, or fantasy worlds must be about elves and dragons. Instead, it creates a world that's both familiar and unfamiliar, mixing historical accuracy with, everything. Everything and anything. It's such an open book. Yes, that was a bad pun. The subversion of genre expectations allows for greater creativity and imagination. If you want something that feels fresh but still has deep storytelling, steampunk is the perfect fit. Readers who appreciate narratives that define conventional storytelling techniques will find a home here in the steampunk genre, where authors are encouraged to push boundaries and explore bizarre and unique ideas. Steampunk often draws from real historical events and classical literature. Some novels take direct influence from the likes of Jules Verne and H.G. Wells, and even Jane Austen. I'm not joking. While others reimagine real Victorian figures or historical figures in alternative settings. By incorporating elements of classical literature and historical context, steampunk serves as an accessible entry point for readers who may not be familiar with the original works or kind of off-put by them. Do read them though. Do read some H.G. Wells. You won't be disappointed. If you enjoy history, steampunk can be a fun way of exploring historical themes through a creative lens. The genre also fosters appreciation for the past, encouraging readers to consider how real historical events shaped contemporary society. Unlike many other genres, steampunk isn't confined to literature. It's a full-blown subculture. It includes fashion, music, and conventions. Steampunk conventions are fun, festivals are also fun, and offer this very interesting little slice of community, allowing people to celebrate their shared love of genre through cosplay, crafting, and storytelling. If you enjoy cosplay, world building, or creative DIY projects, then steampunk as an aesthetic is an endless source of inspiration. Reading steampunk is the first step into a much larger world, and honestly, you can find some great communities out there. And they're often open books. Just people making stuff and having fun. That's being honest. And by the way, some of the cosplay is absolutely amazing, and there is no if, buts, and maybes about that. In steampunk, technology is often portrayed as a blend of the imagination and craftsmanship, with an emphasis on mechanical devices, integrated gadgets, and solutions we might not think about, given our ability just to open our phone, or as I like to call it, the existential crisis machine, and look at what's going on in the world. This approach invites readers to think about technology beyond the digital age, considering how steam power and machines can shape our world. The genre often highlights the human element in technology, emphasizing the creativity and the innovation behind the innovation. Get it? Now, I'm not going to give away what that is a direct reference to, but if you're going to read some steampunk, you might figure it out. Wink wink, nudge nudge. The focus on craftsmanship fosters a great appreciation for skills, and it's fascinating. It's honestly fascinating. Some of these books are so well researched, it's absolutely frightening. And even if you have a passing interest in science or historical sciences, you're in for a ride. While early steampunk may lean heavily on traditional narratives, there is a lot of great contemporary independent steampunk that has made some great thought-provoking out there stories, exploring complex characters, offering some very interesting perspectives and experiences within the genre. There is a hell of a lot. You'll find a lot of unique voices and discover that narratives that challenge stereotypes. You'll be quite amazed, it's so huge. So let's give you a little reading list. Okay, a foundational steampunk novel, The Difference Engine by William Gibson and Bruce Starling. That's always a good place to start. Bone Shaker by Chris Priest. A mix of steampunk and zombie horror set in alternative history Seattle. Also brilliant. And if you want something a little bit lighter, maybe look at the Mortal Engines books by Philip Reeves. A fast-paced adventure set in a world where the cities are mobile, consume each other for resources. And that's just to name the most surface-level books. There are so many great books. If I made a list of them, we'd be here for 4 or 5 hours, looking at my bookshelf alone. Steampunk may not dominate the bestseller list like other genres, but who cares about that? But that's exactly why it's worth exploring. It's innovative, immersive, refreshingly different from mainstream, Check out the indie side of steampunk if you really want some great books. And if you're looking for a genre that blends history, technology, and adventure with a dash of rebellion, steampunk is waiting for you. So, what are you waiting for? Fire up that airship, wind your pocket watch, dive into a world of steam and steel and shape the future. There are endless possibilities. Steampunk invites you to embark on a journey of imagination discovery, one you won't want to miss.